How are you? Greetings. Buenas tardes. Bienvenidos a clase de español. Am I good? We're getting a reading on the mic. Hello. ¿Cómo están ustedes? Toma su lectura. So look at the front. You'll see what we're doing in the next hour. The hour goes by real fast. Yeah. So let's look at it. We start with parts of the body, and the picture is right here. Look at it. Turn in your packet to where it says parts of the body. You will see the actual picture, and they've asked me to stay kind of like in the middle, but that's hard for me. I will try. I did not give my word. So here it is. Then, as you look at the front, then I will go into feelings. I gave you emotions plus. Look at the next page, emotions plus. You have the emotions are the feelings with the words. So I gave it to you in English, and look on the back side, you'll see the same picture and the Spanish word. We'll go over the Spanish words. We cannot live without feelings. At the top, you'll see a lifetime of feelings. On the second page, it's the same thing, but the words are in Spanish. Are you with me? Turn to that page because we are going to say the words, and you will see how close they are to the English words. Then we will practice conversation. We're looking at a little common expressions and phrases. That's the page that we're going to start on. We're going to go to the second column tonight. And then we will be counting in Spanish. We will count from this chart. And then we will have Spanish tongue twisters. The counting chart is back here. And you will put the words in. This will be your homework. The words are already here. This is a commercially produced chart. And it's 1 to 100. This is how we count. We must know how to count because that's where the money is. And we are serious money managers. Now, Spanish tongue twisters, trabalenguas. Just like we have English tongue twisters, we have Spanish tongue twisters. So we'll go over a couple of them. And at the back of that, I gave you the translations so you don't think that you're cursing. Rough translations, and they go by numbers. So we are going to be using it. You will get your tongue tied, but at least if you're worried that you might be saying something inappropriate, just look in the back and you'll see the rough translations of the ones that I've printed. I've actually given you more than we have. I gave you 58 of them. There are about 200 of them. And I think I only copied, let me see where I stopped when I put the lesson plan together. I stopped at number 20. So that's not too much. Are we ready? Okay, parts of the body. Go back to your picture. And you're repeating after me as we do it. This is, we have the CD that would go, let's do the parts of our body. However, it just does the basic hands, head, arms, legs, fingers, toes. This goes in detail. Look at it. Let's look at the head part. We will start on your right side. On your right side. So we are going to look at it, see if I can comply with the recording crew's request. All right, la cabeza. At the top, repeating, la cabeza. Look at the forehead, la frente. I'm going on that side. Then you have las pestañas. La mejilla. El oído. La oreja. There are two ways to say this, two ways to say it. El oído, la oreja. So you'll hear el oído, and then you have la oreja. La boca. Los labios. Then you have el hombro. Hombro. The H is silent. All H's in Spanish, silent. Hombro. Hombro. Okay, one more time. La cabeza. La frente. Las pestañas. La mejilla. El oído. La oreja. The J takes the H sound. La oreja. La boca. Los labios. El hombro. Now we're going on the other side. El pelo. El cabello. Now the B is, it looks like a P, but it's a photocopy arrow. It's a B, C-A-B-E-L-L-O, cabello. La ceja, el ojo, la cara, la nariz, el mentón. This is, look at the picture, el mentón. Another word, la barbilla. El cuello. Don't forget the double L gives you the Y sound, cuello. When we started the class, we went over the Spanish alphabet. We have double L, which is yo. Then we have che. Then we have the double R. That's that double R. And that's the major three differences that we have. So, el cuello. Now look at the throat, la garganta. Right here, la garganta. Now the fingers on the other side, let's go back to the other side. Los dedos, el pulgar. This is the thumb, el pulgar. Or you could say el dedo gordo. El dedo gordo. It means the fat finger. That's it, this one. These are the fingers, los dedos, all of these four. And then this is el pulgar. And another way to say it, el dedo gordo. On that same side, la palma, el brazo, el pecho, el estómago. Now let's go back over to the other side where we are going to la mano. That's the hand, la mano. La muñeca. Now this word is the same as a doll, la muñeca. Muñeñe, that's that ñe. That's that ñe. So we have the double L, ye, R, double R. That's the one you roll, per. And then you have ñe. There it is, that muñeca. La muñeca. El codo. La cintura, la cadera. Now we're right there where the shorts are on, but we are going to go back up to see what you will hear in the neighborhood if someone is saying their husband or their partner is a stingy, really tight person. They will just do like this. El codo, mi esposo es muy codo. Let's say, mi esposo es muy codo. And they will hold their hands like this in your face when you're sitting with them. And if he's present, that means he's tight, he's stingy, he holds on to the money, he turns his back when he's counting, and he makes sure nobody is checking to where he hides the money. So this is stingy. You will hear the word codo. Codo. Look at the elbow. It's the same word I'm saying. Mi esposo es muy codo. Codo. And if he's present, they won't say it in a sentence because, of course, he speaks Spanish also. They'll just go. Did you see that? Just point to him. Stingy, stingy. I mean, he will wear his shoes bottom out, and instead of buying a new pair, he'll put a cardboard on the bottom there, and you know he has the money. He has it. He's hoarding it. So that's codo. Real tight, real stingy. So that's the wife talking about her husband with her friends. You'll hear it. If somebody doesn't like you, your cheek for people, la mejilla. Please put your hand on it. La mejilla. Let's say it. La mejilla. But if I'm going to slap your face, it's going to be cachetas. Cachetas is a slap, and cachetas are animal cheeks. The jowls. Animal cheeks, cachetas. So if somebody comes up to you or you're in the street and you hear arguing, voy a dar dos cachetas. Voy a dar dos cachetas. I'm going to give you 2 slaps on your face. And you hear it. They won't say mejia. Mejia is the middle of the road, nicer. You like the person. If you don't like them, it's cachetas. And look at the word boca. You'll hear this also, especially around teenagers. If you are a type of person who's a nagger, you talk all the time, even in your sleep, you will hear them say la boca. Now, they will not call it la boca. They'll say hocico. They'll say cállate, which means shut up. Cállate el hocico. Hocico is the animal mouth, your big mouth. Shut up your big mouth. That's what I just said. Because you are, Sandra, we have another guest coming in. So when someone is insulting you, they will use the word. You need to know the difference in the words. The words that I gave you, like el hocico, that's an animal mouth, not an adult mouth. We're on this page, and we're looking at the lesson plan, sticking real tight to it. Just giving you some other words. Now, so we have the street word for cheek, cachetas. Cachetas is an animal cheek. If I'm going to give you 2 slaps to the face, it's dos cachetas. Dos cachetadas. And you'll hear him, voy a dar dos cachetadas. That means it's going to hit you real hard, and it's 1, 2. And it's no longer mejia. Mejia is somebody they like. Your cheek, I could kiss your cheek. Un beso a las mejillas. Un beso. They wanted to put it right there. That's mejia. But if they're mad at you, not mejia, you'll hear cachetas. Now, the mouth, la boca. La boca is the correct word for it, and it's the polite word. But if you're mad at the person because they're just a big mouth, a nosy person, getting all your business, talk all the time, it becomes hocico. Hocico is an animal mouth. So you'll hear the kids, even in school, cállate el hocico. If you hear that, that's anger, because they just called your mouth an animal mouth. Just with the word hocico, not la boca. La boca, just don't say anything for a while. They still like you. If it goes to cállate el hocico, you got to watch yourself. You're about to get hit. Now, and they will put their hands on you. Yes? Yes. Cállate la boca, they still like you. Shut up your mouth. But if you don't like the person, then you're going to start telling them, cállate el hocico, shut your big mouth. That's what you're telling them. They just talk all the time. Come on in. We have another guest arriving. Now look, we have the word estomago. Go back down to where you see right above the little box. I am right here, right there. El estómago. You will hear the word barriga. Barriga is belly. Barriga. So el estómago is the correct word, stomach. And you'll hear panza. Me duele la panza. The children will come to you and say, my stomach, my belly, la panza, for children. Now, if you are in the streets, you will hear barriga. It's the same word. It means belly. Belly. So if you are upset, you're a daddy, and your daughter comes home, you'll hear him say, no quiero que ella venga aquí con barriga. I don't want her to come home with a belly. And that means she's been out there doing the naughty. So, barriga, belly, belly. And then estómago is the right word, stomach. But if the children are talking, you'll hear them say, my stomach hurts. That's a stomach ache. It's la panza. Me duele la panza. And they'll come to the teacher. Their stomach is hurting. They will not say stomago. That is a big word. So la panza. La panza. If it is in a negative light, la barriga, my belly. So you do not want, no quiero, I don't want, que mi hija venga con barriga. I don't want my daughter to come home to me with a belly. Y no pase su prueba de matemáticas. No pase su prueba de matemáticas. She did not pass her math test. Prueba, test. No pase, pero pasó la prueba de barriga. Most of you didn't get it. So she did not pass her math test, pero pasó la prueba. Prueba is test de barriga. No pasó sus matemáticas, pero pasó su prueba de la barriga. Yeah, she's in trouble. She's with child. And she's been, doing the naughty. Her naughty bits have been showing out there. She should not be out there like that. You will hear that a lot, especially at middle school. Ready for the box? Mustache. We're going down that one. Bigote. Bigote. Barba. Esqueleto. Look at the picture. They tried to draw the picture so you kind of get an idea when you're looking at it. Hueso. Notice the H is silent. Hueso. Músculos. Nervios. Corazón. Sangre. Puño. Espalda. Dientes. Diente. Dientes, plural, dientes. Lengua. If you hear children again, children are wonderful examples of just picking up the Spanish. They do not ask what they're saying, they just say it. Now, whether it's good or bad, they say it. And you have to learn and think, what are you saying? And they're talking up a storm because they heard it and they repeat it. Adults don't do that. Look on the next side where we are the word el muslo for thigh. Muslo, el muslo. La rodilla. La espinilla. El tobillo. El pie. Los dedos. Los dedos del pie. Notice how we say toes, the fingers of the foot. Los dedos del pie. Now go back up to where the hand is, and you'll see the fingers, los dedos. This is el pulgar, or el dedo gordo. Same thing. Now, el pie is one foot, dos pies, los pies. Let's go at the bottom. Los pies. Then we have heel, el talón, and the actual leg is la pierna. All right, guys, so that is for you to go over. On the side, you'll see cut here, corte aquí. You cut it, you put it up, and every time you're thinking, you start thinking in Spanish, you look at this. It's very detailed, but you can get the words, and you're getting the middle of the road words. I've given you verbally the bad words, but you do need to know both. It's just like slang, you do need to know both. So, turn the page, we're now on feelings. I will not do the English sheet. It says emotions plus a lifetime of feelings. I am now turning to the Spanish sheet, which is right afterwards, where you have the same picture matching the same visual face, matches with the Spanish word. Are we ready? Sandra, are you there? All right. Enojado. Él es muy enojado. You'll say, él es muy enojado. Now, just for your own sake, because we're adults, flip back. If you think you're saying something and you've never seen the word before, you know exactly what it says because it's the exact picture and the translation in English and Spanish. Got it? So we have to do feelings. Tenemos que hacer los sentimientos. ¿Cómo sentimos? How do you feel? ¿Cómo siente? Enojado. Enojado. Aburrido. Seguro. Confundido. Decepcionado. Look at how we say that word. Now, if your word again, flip back and see what are we saying. Decepcionado. Desalentado. Avergonzado. You will hear in the neighborhood, no tiene vergüenza. Look at the word avergonzado. This is a person who has no shame. avergonzado. He can be embarrassed, but if said no tiene vergüenza, he doesn't even know when he should be ashamed. No, and then you'll hear no vale la pena. No vale la pena. It's not worth it. No vale la pena. If you see children fighting or they're about to fight or you want to go in and stop them, you said, no, para, stop, para. No vale la pena. It's not worth it. No vale la pena. No vale la pena. It's not worth it. Él no tiene vergüenza. Él no tiene vergüenza. He has no shame. Él no tiene vergüenza. So no vale la pena. Or you could say ella. The same word can be used for both. So now we go avergonzado, excitado, frustrado, agradecido. Now take a moment and flip back. If you know it's the exact face, same picture, different word. I'm giving you the Spanish feelings. And lifetime of feelings, guys, you need to know this. Culpable. Look at the face. Culpable. Feliz. Indefenso. Defenso. Indefenso. Esperanzado. Lastimado. Interesado. Irritable. Irritable. Celoso. Notice the word celoso. You'll hear it. One of the worst feelings in the human race. Celoso. Él es muy celoso de mí. Él es muy celoso de mí. Celoso. You hear the word, you know the base, celoso. It's a feeling. And some people are jealous. And that celoso, when you add an extra so, means very jealous. Very jealous. Celoso is jealous by itself. Celoso. But if your neighbor is celoso, that means extremely jealous. You got to watch those people. They will kill you. Solitario. Solitario. Enamorado. You look over the fence. You are married. You don't have any opportunity over the fence, but the neighbor's in love with you. You've got to be careful. Watch that word. Enamorado. You'll just see the expression on the person's face. They like you beyond friendship. Enamorado. Nervioso. Optimista. Abrumado. Now look at that one. Abrumado. The words are really nice because they're almost adjectives, and they are talking about feeling adjectives. Tranquilo. Orgulloso. Arrepentido. Aliviado. Triste. Satisfecho. Asustado. Intransigente. Sospechoso. Sospechoso. Sospechoso is suspicious. On the English side, you have to, I have written in suspicious. Es sospechoso. This is not a game like, I'm just suspicious playfully. No, seriously suspicious. Something is not adding up. Sospechoso. So you have to say, there is a monkey on the line somewhere. If you see stuff is happening, all your ducks are in a row, and something did not happen, you have to become suspicious. There is something that you are not. Why did this deal not close? Everything was in a row. What is going on? There is a monkey on the line. That means you are suspicious about something. You don't know who threw you a monkey wrench. You hear somebody say, oh, somebody threw me a monkey wrench. You don't know what the wrench is, but you know your business Everything was in line, and it didn't happen. No explanation. Sospechoso. No, you'll have to investigate, and you'll probably find out later. Pensativo. Cansado. Apartado. Take a moment and marinate in the words. Look at how they are. Look at the faces. You can actually give the children an art assignment. They love to draw these faces. They can make them bigger and then put all the feeling words that are synonyms that would go with this. That's homework for the children. And when you go to the library, as I've asked you, you must check out some children's books. Today, following the lesson plan, feelings. Now we're going to turn the page and go to some common Spanish expressions. There are 2 pages of it, so do not lose this. We are only doing the Spanish side. Spanish, then English. The translations are there. These are words that you will hear commonly in the neighborhood, and this is a guide that you will find very useful. And in Spanish, right at the top, esta es, repeating with me, esta es una guía que de seguro les será muy útil. Les será muy útil. Útil means useful, and muy, very useful. Le, it's you. It will be to you, for sure, very useful. So you will hear these exactly every day if you're out and about in the neighborhood. So let's go down real fast, the first column, and then we go second column. Translations are right there. We're on this page. Are we there? These are the expressions. So these are everyday common expressions as we look at it in Spanish. Hola. Buenos días. Buenas tardes. Buenas noches. Discúlpame. Perdóname. No importa. No te preocupes. ¿Dónde está migración? Está allá. Está acá. Acompáñeme. ¿De dónde eres? You're asking somebody, ¿de dónde eres? Soy de México. ¿Dónde vives? Vivo en Altadena. ¿Dónde naciste? Nací en California. ¿Cuántos años tienes? Now remember last week I told you never ask a woman this. It was inappropriate. For the men, if you're not serious, what do you care how old she is? If you do, though, because you're trying to spy her out as a partner, expect a lie. Expect a lie. They will never tell you the truth. That's just culture. It is actually bad manners for you to ask. And then when you ask, since you went there, well, I'll just go ahead and give you a fat one, a big one. ¿Cuántos años tienes? Tengo 27 años. Whatever age you look like, that's the age they will give you. Tengo 27 años. 27. We're going to do numbers in a bit. So here it is. Tengo 27. Tengo 27 años. 27 años. Now, yeah, right. When you look at the person, you think, fácil. Fácil means easy. Fácil, 47. You ask her, ¿cuántos años tienes? And if you're a man talking to a woman, and you say, you look at the person, you look about 27, tengo 27 años, because they still want to be in their line possibilities. They say they're looking for a partner. You are asking because you're interested. Well, ¿cuántos años tienes? Pues I'm going to answer real fast. Tengo 27. Another, tengo 27 años. Let's go. Tengo 27 años. But a woman who's listening on the fringes, she looks at you and she's saying, he thinks you're 27, so he thinks there are possibilities. But you'll hear the lady say to another friend, Fácil 47. Fácil 47. Fácil. Easy. Easy 47. Fácil 47. There it is. Tengo 27. Lady, look at you. Fácil 47. But he didn't hear that. Because and if you do get to the matrimonial stage, he will still think you're 27. Now, that's your business. Now, let's go. Yeah, you got to be careful with that question. I'm just warning you. Don't go out there asking people that. Now, let's continue. Su pasaporte, por favor. Su pasaporte, por favor. Are you with me? Aquí. Ahí tiene. ¿Cuál es el motivo de su visita? ¿Cuál es el motivo de su visita? Motivo de su visita. You can ask this question for anyone who's visiting with you. ¿Cuál es? Look at the translation. We're not doing the English. ¿Cuál es el motivo de su visita? ¿Cuál es el motivo de su visita? Notice in Spanish, when you ask a question, you start with the upside down question mark and you end with a right side up question mark. Okay, negocios, placer. ¿Me puede dar su teléfono? ¿Me puede dar su teléfono? Me puede dar. This is how you would start it. Every time you want something, ¿me puede dar su lápiz? Okay, let's go. ¿Me puede dar su pluma? ¿Me puede dar su pluma? ¿Me puede dar su pluma? ¿Me puede dar su lápiz? ¿Me puede dar su zapato? ¿Me puede dar? This is, you are going to repeat this and repeat this. If you want to get something from somebody, this is what you want. ¿Me puede dar su marido? Su marido, no. Marido is your husband. No, you're not giving that. No. Me puede dar. Can you give me? Me puede dar. Con mucho gusto. Always say con mucho gusto. If you are agreeable, you say con mucho gusto. It's just good manners. To be pleasant and getting along kindly with everyone. Mi nombre es. Mi apellido es. Apellido. Gracias. De nada. Adelante, por favor. ¿Cuánto es de esto? ¿Cuánto es? So you can do it both ways if you have time. ¿Cuánto es de esto? Or just ¿cuánto es? You can say ¿cuánto? Just ¿cuánto? 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 You're ready to pay. You're in a rush. ¿Cuánto? They'll tell you, and they tell you with the numbers, which we will be going into next. Look at the next one. ¿Cuánto le debo? ¿Cuánto le debo? Now, you know you are doing business out and about. You can ask this question anywhere. ¿Cuánto le debo? ¿Acepta tarjetas de crédito? ¿Acepta tarjetas de crédito? ¿Cheques de viajero? ¿Cheques de viajero? Well, let's try one more time on that. Cheques de viajero. Cheques de viajero. Now, notice this, the English. Don't get hung up, though, because you are asking a question. Acepta tarjetas de crédito. Let's say that again. Acepta tarjetas de crédito. And if they say yes, so you give them your credit card. ¿Cuántos días planea quedarse? Let's go. ¿Cuántos días planea quedarse? See what you're asking? ¿Cuántos días planea quedarse? It's good polite practice. If you have company, you get out of your bed and give it to them. You go sleep on the sofa or on the floor. But you need to know how many days are they moving in, or are they going to be here for a couple of days? I mean, how many days are you staying here? Now, ¿Cuántos días planea quedarse? That's the nice way of asking. ¿Cuántos días planea quedarse? Look across to see what it means. No, yeah, it's a good, I'm going to show you the nice way to ask them. Okay, solo hoy? Solo hoy. Yeah, if you like them, look at solo hoy. It's right there. Tell me. You tell me. Ah, solo hoy. Hasta mañana. Hasta pasado mañana. They're telling you how long after this. One is going to be only today, the next one, see it, until tomorrow, and the other one is till the day after tomorrow. Hasta pasado mañana. Let's go. Hasta pasado mañana. Now, if they've overstayed their welcome, let's go to the next column. Hasta la próxima semana. And now watch this sentence. Hasta la próxima mes. Hasta la próxima año. Próxima is next. Hasta, until. Semana. Mes. Año. And then you may have to help them look for an apartment. If they're going to be in your house for a whole year. They're telling you, though. They're answering you. You ask them. You ask them, ¿y cuántos días planea quedarse? Turn to your partner on your right or your left. ¿Cuántos días planea quedarse? Planea quedarse. ¿Cuántos días? Talking to your partner, and then you answer whatever you want to answer. Solo hoy? Or you could say hasta mañana. Or hasta pasado mañana. And then on the next column, hasta la próxima semana. So let's ask, and this time we're going to say until next year. ¿Cuántos días, turn to your partner again, cuántos días planea quedarse? And you're going to go ahead and say hasta la próxima semana, hasta la próxima mes, hasta la próxima año. You will hear these words and you need to know what they are. ¿Está? ¿Están bien? ¿Estás bien? ¿Estás bien? It's a question, so you elevate your voice a little. ¿Estás bien? ¿Están bien? Just look right across, you'll see what you're asking. Estoy un poco enfermo. Enfermo. Estoy un poco enfermo. And if it's a woman, estoy un poco enferma. Mo is for the man. Enfermo, a man speaking. Enferma, a woman speaking. ¿Dónde le duele? ¿Dónde le duele? Me duele aquí. Me duele aquí. Tengo dolor de cabeza. Tengo dolor de espalda. Tengo dolor de musla. That's not musla, it's muela. Muela. Muela is your toothache. Look at the translation. Tengo dolor de muela. Tengo dolor de oído. Oído. ¿Dónde le duele? Bueno, quisiera hacer una cita, por favor. This is you again trying to make an appointment at the doctor's office. Bueno, quisiera hacer una cita, por favor. En la mañana, en la tarde. Lo esperamos mañana. Lo esperamos mañana. ¿A qué hora? ¿A qué hora? Vengo a ver No, cuando dicen a qué hora, they want to know the time. You again are back to the numbers, which we will be doing again. Look at the numbers, and the numbers are for everything. They're everywhere, and that's why we're going to focus on them tonight. So we have the tape also. We have a CD that goes through the numbers. All right, so let's go back. Vengo a ver al señor Gómez. Vengo a ver a la señorita Gómez. Vengo a ver a la señora. So we have señor, señorita, and señora. Now remember, guys, when you are doing any type of conversation, you do not call everybody señora. You say señorita, they will correct you. If they are married, they'll say no señorita, señora. They'll tell you it's respect. So you can't just call everybody miss. And if you say Mrs., which is casado, señora, if you say the wrong thing, they'll correct you. Got it? So they're very, very particular in Spanish about their titles, especially their lifelong titles. Everyone more or less tries to get married at least once. And if they're looking young, they will still correct you. If you say, you look at them and think, señorita, they won't respond. But you say, señora, they will turn around and they'll answer you. Because they know they're married. You don't know. Some of them don't have to wear the rings. They will tell you, I am not a señorita. Now, if you see an older lady and she's never been married, because the señorita and señora has to do with the Catholic Church virginity. Now, you don't want to go out there and ask anybody, are you a virgin? You will probably get your face slapped because it's none of your business. No, yes, dos cachetadas, and you will know, or dos puños. Dos puños. You do not ask ladies if they're virgins. Yeah, two of these cross your lip, and they'll tell you. But don't do it. It's just disrespectful. So you say señora. You look at her, you think, she might be married, say señora. Now, if she's old and not married, English has an old maid term, but in Spanish, they don't have any old maid terms. They just say señora. And you say señora. You don't know her name, so you want to get her attention. Señora, señora. See that? And then señor, for the man, it's always señor. Married or not, he has only one term. So that's just how that is. Esta es el Señor. Está el Señor. Está el Señor. We're continuing on the list. No se encuentra ahorita. Se encuentra ahorita. If I call your house and I say, hola, ¿está la señora Carmen? No se encuentra ahorita. Let's go. No, hola. ¿Está su esposo? No se encuentra ahorita. And if the person is there, they'll say, un momento. That's the next one. Un momento. Un momento. ¿Gusta dejar un recado? Would you like to leave a message? ¿Gusta dejar un recado? It's a question. ¿Gusta dejar un recado? And then, ¿cuándo regresa? You ask the person, do you want to, ¿gusta dejar un recado? And then they'll say, ¿cuándo regresará? Or ¿cuándo regresa? When that person coming back? If you want to leave a message, that's up to you. Un recado is a message. Un recado. ¿Gusta dejar un recado? All right, no. ¿Cuándo regresa? Now, that's you, again, handling the situation, but being very sure that you are saying the right thing. No tenemos. ¿Tiene dinero? I can ask you, tiene whatever. ¿Tiene dinero? ¿Tiene tiempo? Tiene. That's how you say it. Tiene dinero. Do you have money? Tiene tiempo. No, no tenemos. Me da uno, por favor. This is, again, these phrases are very useful. Every day you can use them. So, me da uno, por favor. ¿Cuál es su teléfono? Right under that, ¿cuál es su teléfono? Teléfono. ¿Cuál es su teléfono? ¿Cuál es su dirección? Necesito un. You can tell them whatever you need. Necesito $1. Necesito una hora. Necesito, what do you need? Necesito un poco de su tiempo. Necesito, let's say it. Necesito un poco de su tiempo. That's your partner, the person you're with, asking you for some time. I need some of your time. Un poco is a little de su tiempo. Now, ¿dónde están los zapatos? You're at home, you're looking for something. ¿Dónde están? ¿Dónde están las camisas? ¿Dónde están mis calcetines? Las socks. ¿Dónde están? Where are they? ¿Dónde están? ¿Quién es? If somebody knocks your door, you are inside. ¿Quién es? Let's go. ¿Quién es? Then they'll tell you who it is. And then you decide if you want him to come in. And if I'm outside knocking, and I'm going to go over here now, the camera and I are not the best of friends. You are at your house. You're, ¿Quién es? ¿Quién es? ¿Quién es? Carmen. And you don't hear anything, that means you're not coming in. If they want you to come in, they'll say, pase adelante. Pase adelante. Come on in. Pase adelante. Oh, adelante, por favor. But if you are not welcome at their house, you're knocking, and you're trying to escape them. ¿Quién es? That's what you say. ¿Quién es? And I am Jehovah's Witness. Can I come in? Don't say nothing. You just turn up your music and you go back to play. But some people will let them in, and then you have a problem because then you have to defend. My daddy never liked them, and he said they made him burn his favorite pot that he was cooking. They got into an argument and forgot he was cooking. But that's you do not invite people in your house if you don't know. You do not say adelante, por favor, or pase adelante. Come on in, pase adelante. So somebody's outside, they're knocking. ¿Quién es? Carmen. No, don't say nothing. You don't want me in your house? If you want me to come in, you say, pase adelante. And of course you open and I'm in. Pase adelante. Or adelante, por favor. You want me to come in. So that's what you're doing. You've got to be, when you say quién es, you want to know. So let's go back to the list. We're almost done. Es mi hermano. Es mi hermana. Es mi papá. Es mi mamá. Es mi hijo. Es mi hija. Es mi tío. Es mi tía. Es mi abuelo. Es mi abuela. Es mi socio. Es mi compañero de trabajo. Look at the word coworker. Es mi compañero de trabajo. ¿Le puedo ayudar en algo? Look at it. Can or may I help you? Lo puedo, they're saying here, lo puedo ayudar en algo. Lo puedo ayudar en algo. You can also say le puedo. Le puedo ayudar en algo. One more time, let's go. Lo puedo ayudar en algo. You're asking, may I help you with something? Le is you. You puedo, I can help. Le puedo ayudar. Le puedo ayudar. Look at what you're saying. Le puedo ayudar. I'm right there in front of your face asking you. Le puedo ayudar. Notice the translation so you know what you're asking. And you hear it all the time. Sí, estoy buscando. Sí, estoy buscando. Now, if you're working in a store, you're working in retail. If you're working at a shopping plaza, store, and someone comes in, this is a future customer, you are going to say, ¿Le puedo ayudar en algo? En algo? Or you can just say, ¿Le puedo ayudar? ¿Le puedo ayudar? At the hospital, the same. The person comes in, they look like they don't know what they're looking for. They're lost, really. So you approach them, ¿Le puedo ayudar? And then they'll say, estoy buscando. Let's go. Buscando. They'll say, sí, yes, sí. Estoy buscando unos zapatos. Estoy buscando una bufanda. Bufanda is a scarf. No, if they do not want you to help them. ¿Le puedo ayudar? And they say, no. Solo estoy viendo. Solo estoy viendo. Look at what it's saying. Solo estoy viendo. You are window shopping, you're not buying, so no, you cannot help me. No, solo estoy viendo. Solo estoy viendo. And they'll leave you alone. They will not bother you. They'll leave you alone. Me alegra mucho. Me alegra mucho. ¿A dónde vas? ¿A dónde vas? ¿A dónde vas, mi amigo? Now, we have two DVDs in the back, and they start out, ¿A dónde vas? ¿A dónde vas? ¿A dónde vas, mi amigo? Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going, my friend? That's you can sing it, you can say it. ¿A dónde vas? Now, plural, ¿a dónde van? That's where are you all going? ¿A dónde van? ¿A dónde fuiste? Where have you been? ¿Dónde fuiste? Again, this is your friend. ¿Dónde fuiste? ¿Dónde estabas? See that? ¿Dónde estabas? Some people don't like you to ask them that, but they will. You'll hear it. Or ¿dónde estaban? They are the plural. ¿Dónde estaban? The family. Where was the family? Where were you? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo están? If I walk in here and I'm greeting you, bienvenidos a todos a esta clase. Welcome. Bienvenidos a todos a esta clase de español. So I'm welcome. Están. ¿Cómo están? It's everybody together. All you all. ¿Cómo están? If it's just one person, ¿cómo está? For her, she's an adult. ¿Cómo está? She's not my friend. She is an adult out of respect. She's a mother. ¿Cómo está usted? If we are the same age and you're my buddy, you're my friend, or you're my family, ¿cómo estás? Pastor walks in here, he's a position of authority. Mom, the mother of the church, she is a position of authority. ¿Cómo está usted? ¿Cómo está usted, mamá? Pastor walks in, if this is mom, he'll say, Buenas tardes, mamá. ¿Cómo está usted, mamá? You're showing respect. You do always respect. And if you like your pearly whites, you will not call your mom estás. Then you get a fist in your teeth, and that's what you get. It's called disrespect. You are to, if you like your teeth, you have to watch how you speak to the elderly. You will get a backhand, boop, you will pass out because you did use the wrong tense. You understand? It's just respect. Está, ¿cómo está usted? Usted. Now let me show you usted on the next page. Turn the page. Let's see if I see it real fast. And I have a bad copy, that back page. I was trying to get rid of them. The machine ran out of ink or something. ¿Cómo está usted? It's U-S-T-E-D. I'm going to show you in a minute. I'm just looking on the next column. First column is Spanish, and then the second column is English, third column is Spanish, and then the next column is a translation. Usted. ¿Cómo está usted? Usted, U-S-T-E-D. That's the formal, not tú. Tú is your friend, and I have two, but I might have been looking at conversations in another book today, which we're going to go into. Bunch of conversations. Let's finish this up, and I will come back to the usted again, and I will show you why it's a very bad idea for you to approach a person in with respect, your boss, your grandparents, your mother and father. You say usted mamá, usted papá. Elderly people, usted. ¿Le puedo ayudar usted? ¿Le puedo ayudar usted? That's that person. If you say usted, you do not know the person. The usted tells you, U-S-T-E-D, that's the word I'm saying, usted. Let's say it. ¿Cómo está usted? Now, we have the mother of the church. ¿Cómo está usted? Usted, mamá, if it's your mom or mother of the church. Madre de la iglesia. ¿Cómo está usted? You would never say, ¿Cómo estás? Not to her. That's your friend. Your little friend that you hang out with, ¿Cómo estás? On the phone, if you're talking on the phone, it's usted. ¿Cómo está usted? You don't know the person. When it's your little buddy, yeah, ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? That's familiar. Usted gives you the space, the distance, the respect. Usted mamá? Usted papá? See? Or they say padre. Usted padre? Father, yeah. Some people say padre, some say papa. You know, we say dada or daddy or papa. So that's just the difference. And it's out of respect. Remember that. Because if you say the wrong thing, you are going to get your feelings hurt because some people are really hung up on their respect. Got it? Now, you do not disrespect people unknowingly. If you say, ¿Cómo estás? To a stranger, they'll say, ¿Por qué estás? ¿Por qué estás? Like, you know me? Why are you using the familiar term? ¿Por qué estás? They are expecting you to correct it, ¿Cómo está usted? Because the husbands who are jealous, and if you see them walking together, they are together. They'll tell you, ella es conmigo. She is with me. And he's telling ella, she, whoever they are with, she's with me. Don't you go up to that man's wife and say, or you don't know the relationship, but if you come up and say, ¿Cómo estás? It's like, hey, my little girlfriend, how you been? You can't do that. It's disrespectful. Spanish is very polite. And you have to listen to the term, the grammatical term, that will tell you familiarity. If you have a patient, you're a nurse, and you're doing home visits, you can't go to the patient house. You're going to do a blood transfusion, or you're going to do some type of physical body care. You cannot say estás, because then you have a problem. It's a male patient, female nurse. The next time you go over there, you made a mistake. He will have his button down. Oh, you said estás. You want to get with him. He wants to show you the hairs on his chest. So, the buttons will be down. And you said estás. Your fault. Because you look good. He's thinking, whoa, here's a nurse. Look at what God sent me. And you need to watch that. It is very important. Don't you go doing that estás business. It is good to know with friends, but like I said, watch the authority. Let's finish. So ¿dónde estabas? Where were you? You do not ask people that again unless you are in a relationship with them. ¿Cómo estás? Again, watch that one for the relationship. Bien. Más o menos. ¿Cómo estás? Mal. Now look at this. These are children, and they're using it, and I'm putting it up so you can see it. Aprendemos. Aprendemos. Español. Hola. Hola. Buenos días. Buenas tardes. Bienvenidos. Bienvenidos. Hasta luego. Adiós. Hasta la vista. Hasta mañana. Now look at cómo estás. Look at the faces who you're talking to. If you're the teacher, these are children. It's always estás. When they talk to you, it's maestra, usted. Profesora. They know. The children know. They're talking to their mom. If a mom shows up at the door, ¿Quién mamá está? ¿Quién mamá está? They don't know. But the kid whose mother it is will be not saying a word. They're very quiet because you called a conference and the mom showed up during the school day, and the kids will think, somebody's mom is in here. Who is that? ¿Quién es? ¿Quién está? And I'll say, tenemos una visita. We have a visitor. Tenemos una visita. Mamá, ¿y quién mamá? You'll hear him whisper, ¿y quién mamá está? ¿Quién mamá está? Whose mom is that? Whose mom is that? Nobody's saying whose mom, because I'm not going to answer it. But the kid whose mom it is, they'll look around and they'll say, that's the kid who's well behaved because mom has popped into the classroom. But if you ask a child, look at their little faces. They just say it as they see it. ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien. ¿Cómo estás? Bien. Notice they just use the last word, bien, because they're running, they're playing, they don't have time to do complete sentences. They just say it as it is. ¿Cómo estás? No, muy bien. That's when you ask, ¿dónde le duele? Duele. What hurts? Where do you hurt? ¿Dónde le duele? And then you say, ¿cómo estás? Muy mal. And then you think, let's go find out why they're so bad. What it tells you, I'm very bad. Muy mal. No bien, no muy bien. This little kid, bien. Muy bien. So these are feelings, basic words, children again, with a como estás. With an adult, you want to use the como está usted. Now, on the second page, we're not going to, because time goes by so fast, we are looking at the lesson plan, staying with it. We're now going to count in Spanish. And you will be repeating after me. Here's the chart right up front. And then if we have time, we will go through about 6 of these tongue twisters. Ready? We're counting. You have the list on the back, but here are the words. So I want you to know how to count. And then the DVD goes into counting also. It's the back page right after the second page of conversation. It says 0 to 99. Count. It's a chart. There it is. Right there. You've got it right there. There. Now this one goes to 100. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to go into 11, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's the one that some people mispronounce. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Now we continue. It's just you're looking at adding 1. 31, 30, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Now you should know your age. Should know your age in Spanish. You should know how to say it. And also the people around you. So that's why we're going through. You can always add 1. Okay, so we have 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Now the words are written under the letters, so you have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So if you want to go 61, 61. Once you get these, it's easy to add. So now we have 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. La Biblia tiene 66 capítulos. La Biblia tiene 66 capítulos. The Bible has 66 books, chapters, books. Okay, 66. 76. 86. 96. 100. Now look at the colors. These are not all of them, but I'm holding it up because we are going into them. Colors. Los colores. Los colores. Negro. Gris. Blanco. Verde. Azul. Morado. Rosado. Rojo. Anaranjado. This is the one that's the longest one. Anaranjado. Amarillo. Café. So you see the painter's palette, and that's just the basic colors. There's a color, which is the color of our chairs, color guinda. Color guinda. Or marron. Marron, burgundy. Or guinda, burgundy. It's an old word, color guinda. So las sillas en este cuarto es de color guinda. The chairs, las sillas, es de color guinda. Now, we do not have this in the words in Spanish, but I'm going to give it to you on a list next week. Now, look at it. This is the page. You're going to have to practice. Practice, practice, practice. Now, where do you go? To the website that I gave you last time. You have several websites that are in lesson 2. This is week number 3 already. And in the first week, I gave you several websites, and also I asked you to go by the library, but I'm going to get you these, and now I want you to go into the Spanish tongue twisters, because if we tarry, the time goes by, and I'm almost always running over. Oh, no, we're over already. Okay, let's look at a couple of she told me it's 7:42. We go from 6:30 to 7:30, but it's really hard to cut it right on time. So let's look at a couple of the tongue twisters and call it a day. We didn't get to see that, but you'll get them again. Don't worry too much about it. Now, ready? These are trabalenguas. Let's go. Trabalenguas. Trabalenguas. It means the tongue working. La, 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 the tongue is moving. So repeating, it's a tongue twister, so we're saying it fast. And why do we do it? We have the translations on the back. I told you the rough translations are back here, so you don't think that you're cussing. Ready? Usted no nada nada. Usted no nada nada. No, no traje traje. No traje traje. Now, if you want to turn to the translation, you'll also see the website there. Now, look at the second one. Hay chicas chachareras que chacotean con chicos chazos. Y un chico mete al chillón de la chepa un chinchón por chirichote, y el chiste y lo chocante es que la chepa se le ha chafado con la hinchazón del chirlo. And you can see what they're saying. The translation is there. Okay, look at number 3. Ñoño, Yanes, come ñame en las mañanas con el niño. Ñoño, Yañez, come ñame en las mañanas con el niño. And you can see number 3, what is he saying? It's a translation, rough translations. Number 4, tengo un tío cajonero. Cajonero, que hace cajas y calajas. Cajas y calajas. Y cajitas y cajones. Y al tirar de los cordones, salen cajas y calajas y cajitas y cajones. That's a nice one. And you can see what it means. Number 4 is about boxes. I see he has a question mark there. Now look at number 5. El vino vino, pero el vino no vino vino. El vino vino vinagre. So he's not happy. Look at it. El vino vino, pero el vino no vino vino. El vino vino vinagre. Now flip over and look at 5. See what you just said. Yeah. All right, guys. We are over time, so thank you very much for coming. Levántense, levántense. Let's everyone stand up. It's a command for the group. Levántense. Brazos arriba. Brazos, arms up. Brazos arriba. Toca la cabeza. Toca, touch it. Touch your head. Heads, hombros, rodillas, piernas. Cabeza, hombros, rodillas, piernas. Now you can say legs or toes if you don't want to go down that far. Thank you for coming. Shoulders is knees and toes.
Aunts and cousins have houses in Mexico.
Sí, mis tíos y primos tienen casas en México.
Do you visit your family in Mexico?
¿Visitas a tu familia en México?
Yes, but many times they visit me.
Sí, pero muchas veces ellos me visitan.
Do you have any aunts or uncles?
¿Tienes tíos?
Yes, my aunt lives in Venezuela and my uncle lives in New Mexico.
Sí, mi tía vive en Venezuela y mi tío vive en Nuevo México.
I need to go eat lunch with my family now. Later, I want to talk more.
Necesito ir a almorzar con mi familia ahora. Después, quiero charlar más.
See you later.
Hasta luego.
Counting to 100.
Contando hasta 100.
To learn numbers up to 100.
Para aprender los números hasta el 100.
Let's count by tens.
Vamos a contar por decenas.
Then I'll teach you a trick.
Entonces te enseñaré un truco.
So you'll always win.
Para que siempre ganes.
10,
10,
20,
20,
30,
30,
40,
40,
50,
50,
60,
60,
70,
70,
80,
80,
90,
90,
100.
100.
To make numbers in between.
Para hacer los números entre las decenas.
Add a number from 1 to 9.
Añade un número del 1 al 9.
Let me give you some examples.
Déjame darte algunos ejemplos
To make it easy for your mind.
para hacerlo fácil a tu mente.
19,
19,
21,
21,
32,
32,
43,
43,
54,
54,
65,
65,
76,
76,
87,
87,
98,
98.
I have 24 black pencils.
Tengo 24 lápices negros.
My aunt has 32 carrots.
Mi tía tiene 32 zanahorias.
My cousins have 68 apples.
Mis primos tienen 68 manzanas.
Sometimes Spanish and English cannot be translated word for word.
A veces el español y el inglés no se pueden traducir palabra por palabra.
In English, you say, I am 12 years old.